I can not enjoy something and not just put them in a corner for the rest of my life.
I'm not trying to gaslight you here, but you're not exactly known for that.
If it's deserved, it's a different story.
Oh, we got good old even keel Griff.
I always have your back. I've only told a couple of people that you have a kid, and it's only because you don't show up to open mics sometimes, and ordinarily that's my thing, and so I'm just getting back at you because I know you're talking that talk behind my back
Oh, always, dude.
about me and my beautiful mother. Someone sent me your set, dude.
Wait a
You
second.
said that you didn't have a single 5 minutes on her, and it's the entire 5 minutes.
You are so full of shit, dude.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
Can you not hear me? Is it working?
Yeah, it's working. It's working. I hear you loud and clear, beautiful fella.
Dude, what happened?
I don't know.
Like Roadcaster, did it just do something weird?
Yeah, it just switched the audio. So I don't know if it was the Roadcaster or my computer. But
Okay.
it messed with all my hoo-ha settings.
Is the Roadcaster still good, like, recorded? Is it still,
It's it says it is.
It says it is? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was, like, tripping. I was like, what is going on? And then you were you either couldn't hear me for a bit or you were pretending not to. This guy got me all out of sorts on a day I ate too many pancakes.
You caught me right in the middle of my boy breakfast, dude. I was not expecting to have to talk to you today.
Are you?
Or I was expecting it. I was hoping it to rather not.
Really?
Dude,
Really?
it's just I've had so many run-ins with dirty Italians this week, and it's like one more. I feel like you might be the Guido who broke the donkey's back. At least the way that I see the world right now, I feel like that could be a distinct possibility.
My cousin Kippo, he was supposed to be named Guido also, but it's just funny that every time the word Guido comes
But wait,
up,
he
I'm
was
like,
supposed to be named Guido, and instead they decided Kippo.
yeah, something something less offensive. Well, welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Virgins podcast.
I'm sorry, dude. You caught me right in the middle of my boy breakfast.
What are you eating for boy breakfast?
Leftover pizza pie.
Are you? You're coming at me that you're eating a fucking pizza.
Yeah, but so the restaurant that we went to last night, it's called Black Sheep, and so in my mind, even if there's a remote possibility that an Italian made this pizza, which I don't think so, but even if he was Italian, it wouldn't matter. He's already self-identified as the black sheep of the family, which means he wants to change. He doesn't want to be a wop.
No, you got it all wrong from the jump. You got it all wrong. You're eating an Irish pizza, dude.
No, there was ricotta on it.
No, it doesn't matter.
But there was goat cheese. So you're right back in this game. Bring it home, honey.
It's an Irish. There is a such thing as an Irish pizza. What
is that? Is it just potatoes?
It's just a pizza made by a quarter-blooded Italian who's mostly Irish. It's an Irish pizza.
Is their last name Irish or Italian?
Their last name's Irish.
Ooh. Do you have a problem with those kind of gentlemen?
I have to look at one in the mirror every couple of hours.
Ew,
because I like looking in the mirror.
What's the culture that doesn't believe in mirrors?
The Native Americans.
Oh, the Haitians, you can't take pictures of them. I remember that from the Red Cross commercials.
But we
I think the Jews during like mourning, if there's a death in the family, I think they cover all of their mirrors.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
because they always have to do something a little bit annoying.
You're a fool, dude. You even know what's going on in the Middle East?
Yeah, I'll probably cut that.
There's babies being freaking born. I think there's even a couple babies who were not being born.
Hey, dude.
And I just want to go on the record right now and say, I'm going to see Snow White. I'm going to see it.
You
that
can't help
one
yourself.
lady and that other lady, Gal Gadot, and I don't know the other lady's name, but I know what she stands for. And I like a girl who can stand up and sit down. I just wish she'd stop talking so much, you know?
Did you see that everyone's comparing the girl who plays Snow White to Lord Farquaad or whatever from Shrek?
Dude,
I
that's
just
mean.
butchered that whole line.
Yeah, but I knew exactly what you were saying, and it was mean. It was nasty.
Everyone's saying Snow White looks just like freaking Lord Farquaad, dude. And the hair is crazy. I don't know why they went with that.
Almost to make it cartoonish. But, like, that's the problem with these live action ones. You can't recreate a blue dog.
Fucking Bluey? Is that what you're saying right now?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh. Damn. Dude, apparently Snow White, though, is like a box office bomb. They made like $16 million on the opening night.
See, to me, that seems like a lot of monies. What is the typical... Why does that constitute a bomb?
So if you watched season 2 of Entourage, where they make Aquaman and Aquaman comes out, that movie made $116 million on the opening weekend. The opening night.
Is that including popcorn sales?
I don't think so.
Is that just ticket prices?
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, that's a lot to charge for tickets.
If it helps, also Snow White cost $250 million to make.
Do you have a calculator in front of you?
My mind is a calculator.
Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen.
I calculate
about to ask him
risk.
some speed math.
Yeah.
Let's say what? A ticket is, should we say, conservatively $18? I think it's probably around 15 or maybe even 12.
I was going to say 12. 12 feels solid.
12 feels good? Okay. So, and how much? $16 million.
Yeah.
No, let's go with the Entourage example. 143?
116 million.
116 million. So how many people saw that movie? 116 million divided by $12 per ticket.
Wouldn't it be like almost 100? It would be like 100 million. 100 million plus 5.
There's 300 million people in the United States of America. A third of them saw Aquaman?
No, what you're not calculating is that people see the movie multiple times.
Who's seen Aquaman more than once? Did you not get it?
So,
He's a fish.
There's nerds, I tell you. Nerds.
I saw Star Wars twice in the theaters.
Yeah, people rewatch.
But that was only because I promised multiple different bubby groups that I would go bubbyiatize with them.
What the fuck do you mean multiple bubby groups?
It was high school, dude. I was trying to find myself.
Did you go to the movies with Liam?
No.
And then the bonfire?
No.
With Bella?
Dude, yeah, everyone thought those tweets were about a lady. No, dude, they were about myself.
I would just like to say, Liam, we love you. We'd love to make music sometime. I didn't even mean to call you out.
Oh, I know why. It's because you run a very tight ship, and that boy doesn't show up to meetings.
No.
You've talked about it for going on a year, dude.
I'm glad that I attempted to dig myself out of this hole and then you just threw me back into it. In fact, you threw me much deeper. No, we will work on something. We just haven't written any new songs yet.
Yeah, we've gone into hibernation, Liam.
Yeah. I mean, look at us.
Do I not look like a boy who's in the middle of hibernating to you, Liam?
Woo. All right. Yeah, so just
So
reach
when do you
out.
think this warm up ends?
Oh no, we're in. We're in for sure.
I'm gonna stop eating so much on the podcast. I know how much it bugs you.
No,
Plus,
I almost had
I've
to
heard
sneeze.
that it's unbecoming of a lady to eat on a podcast.
No, dude, you're doing just fine. You're a freaking rock star, dude.
Is that why I get to eat on the podcast?
No, yes, no, yes. Maybe. All right, wait.
So which
about-
topic do you want to finish off before we move on to a new one?
I was thinking back to Snow White.
Okay, yeah,
So-
yeah.
I wanted to touch on the part where you said, "I know I'm gonna see it."
I stand by that. I love a good outspoken woman, dude.
Dude, she was so annoying the whole time.
But
she's
you
like,
said that about the Wicked Ladies, and that was a great movie.
dude, all these people are like just annoying as shit. It's like, yo, take it easy.
Oh, you're so
prince-
heterosexual, dude.
The- you know that's not true.
You sound disgusting.
Dude. The princess, she's acting like the prince is some sort of creep, and it's just not. It's not what happened.
Explain it to me like I've never seen that movie before.
I don't know. It's been a long time. I feel like you only see him at the end, right? He's not like in it until he has to.
I know he's drop dead gorgeous.
Apparently, that doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, but apparently the new message for that movie is that she finds the strength that she didn't know she had. It's like, all right, well, you got poisoned still.
No matter how strong your lady parts are, you're still going to get poisoned if you're subjected to a poisoning.
How can you go and say that True Love's kiss is creepy as hell?
I think it's kind of sweet.
You know, the context isn't great. I'll give it to you.
So the context being that he shows up, knight in shining armor, kisses her and everything, and makes it all better.
Yeah.
And the argument for him being a creep is that she was passed out,
Yes.
so she
Yes.
couldn't consent to the kiss.
She couldn't consent to the yes.
Hmm.
But it's actually based off a very old German tale. It wasn't like
Oh, here we
Disney
go.
just sprouted this idea out of his boy buns.
Yeah, let's get into Walt Disney's views on the Germans.
Oh yeah, he likes them.
He likes them real good, Preston.
Yeah, he likes them a lot. Oh man.
So this kind of puts me all out of boy sorts, because like I get it. I wouldn't want to be kissed by a drop dead gorgeous man if I'm already dropped dead. I'd like to enjoy it a little bit more. So I get where they're coming from in that regard, but then I feel like if we're choosing this to be the hill that we die on, which it's fine if it is, but then we got to look at Shrek.
Oh, and we fucking love Shrek.
Is Shrek a bad boy movie? Because I don't want to be a bad boy. I own all three of them. I'll just come out and say it. I know people are probably going to jump down my bosom for this, but I like the fourth one. And it's not that I wouldn't watch it again. It's just it didn't come in the DVD set that I bought at the time. But if you look at Shrek, it's like he's kind of the anti-knight in shining armor, and she still falls in love with him because he becomes the knight in shining armor. What's
And
wrong
then
with just skipping to the good part?
Yeah, you know what? You're making some good points. I think we have a chronic looking too deep into everything thing going on where everything's problematic. It's like, just shut the fuck up. Who cares? Just take it easy. Not everything's a message.
Plus, it's like, why is Hollywood now deciding that they don't want to put subliminal messages in movies?
Ever seen Evan Almighty?
Again, with Eben. I mean, give it a rest, Almighty.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, perhaps.
And just move on and like the guy, dude. He's going to be
do.
around a while.
I do. He's the man.
Wait, what was wrong with Evan Almighty?
Oh, it was just about
Because I prefer Bruce.
no, Evan's better.
No, but Bruce is hotter.
But
than
how do you
Caitlyn
get
or the other guy?
No, it's Jim Carrey versus Steve Carell.
Wait, which one is the one with Steve Carell? Because that's the one I'm arguing for. So you have to
Evan.
take the other one.
Steve Carell's Evan Almighty.
So what's the problem with Eben Almighty?
Oh no, it's just about like it's that classic like old Democrat thing of like the Republicans are like sacrificing like the environment or something with this dam that they're cutting corners on.
Oh, to save a couple of shekels.
Yeah, it's that old fashioned like Bill Clinton Democrat thing, which we all know now is like flipped. So it's like it's all weird now. It's all wonky, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Nothing makes
The
any sense.
The Republicans are getting head now, ladies and gentlemen.
They're getting head in the Oval Office while I don't know. I think every one of those movies has some sort of. All I remember is my parents being like, all these movies from like 2006.
Were you allowed to watch Harry Potter growing up?
Not really, but I still did.
I saw that rule and I said okay until about a year ago.
So you just saw them a year ago?
I just read them and watched them within the last year.
Aren't they so good?
They're quality. They are quality programs. I don't know how many people went to the box office for those boys, but I'd watch them again. I'll tell you that much.
Dude, I saw the Deathly Hallows Part 1 in theaters, and then as the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is coming out, my mom's like, you're not allowed to see it. And I'm like, you can't do this. I have to see how it ends. And then
Foul on the play, Jackie.
I did, long story, I did end up getting to see it. But she was giving me some guff about it.
Yeah, thanks, Brandon Michael, for giving him that word.
I had the word. That's why I laughed.
You didn't have the word.
Swear to God. That's why when he said the word, I was laughing so much about it. Because I was like, I can't believe someone else said it.
To me, an innocent onlooker, I thought you were laughing because you were kind of maniacally plotting behind the scenes as you usually do. Where it's like, I have unlocked a new word.
No, I was saying it at the airport.
I'm gonna need to get a new dictionary.
I was saying it in the airport on the around Christmas on the way to India. I was saying it to my sister because she was losing her shit at the airport, and it was so busy, and I just kept using the word guff
to get under her skin.
Yeah.
I
was instagizing it.
We're older sister or younger sister?
It was Christine.
You guys are close. Yeah, that's a fun relationship.
Yeah.
You just saw her recently, right?
Yeah, I saw her in Austin. She's not moving there.
Really?
Yeah, she saw the homeless and she said, no thanks.
Really?
There was a guy that was walking with a club at night, and we were at this park. And he started yelling. He wasn't yelling to me, but he kept yelling cracker. He was like, you're a freaking cracker.
Sir, no, I am Italian.
Sir, actually, no one's been calling me that recently.
Could I actually get your endorsement?
And so he walked to the bus stop, and then he just got on a bus while having this episode.
What the hell were you guys doing at a park in Austin at night?
It was by the river, and it was on the other side.
What are you doing by the river at night? People get murdered down there, dude.
I tried
during
telling
the day.
Jackie takes photos. I don't know.
At night, it's not even going to come out.
No, it was good. It was like the river and then the downtown right behind it.
Oh, did you guys see the bats?
we went to the bats. We didn't see them, but we went. It was right there.
Okay, so
yeah.
you're at like it's not Zilker Park.
It's close.
Well, Zilker Park's the main big one where they do like ACL.
Yeah, so it was like.
But I've
Keebler or
definitely been to the
something.
one by the river. It's like on the bridge is right there, and then you see like the Google building. Did you see the Google building?
That was in the photo for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. They always are.
Yeah. Well, only for you, really. But
Yeah, good one, dude.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Austin's a cool city. I'll probably
I
move
do
there
like
in
Austin.
January, but it's a bit
Wait,
intimidating.
whoa!
What?
You're moving there?
Probably in January.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, like 3 years in Fort Worth. That's pretty good. Get the
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah. Are you a boy who likes to be moving and grooving?
No, not really.
No.
But I was thinking about it. Like, I mean, I don't know. It would either be Austin or moving back up to the Northeast. But once you go back to the Northeast, it's really hard to get back down here.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. So I figure that's the good next move.
I like that idea.
Do a little Kill Tony action or something. I don't know.
It would make the commute a lot easier.
Yeah. It's a long drive.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Especially
you know
at night.
I know, yeah. And like a lot of the highway is like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Like middle
it's
of
not
nowhere to
lit.
Waco.
Yep. Yeah, either side of so Temple is probably lit up. Plus you got the Buc-ee's right there. And
I
Waco
saw-
would be lit up, but then between Waco and Fort Worth there's like nothing.
Yeah, nothing doing.
Well, there's kolaches. You could get a kolache
Oh yeah.
at that gas station by the kolache guy.
Yeah, why not do some of that?
Well, if you move to Austin, it would kind of be out of your way.
Yeah, I've never heard of such a place.
Oh, it's like I think it's like a croissant wrapped around a piece of sausage, and there's like cheese sometimes in there, or sometimes they'll take the sausage out and just fill it up with jam. From what I've heard, they're like really good.
Aren't those Polish?
Yeah, it's like one of the few things the Polacks have given us that's good. You'll have to excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't own a pool, nor do I have access to one, so I can do all the racial horseplay I want today.
You fool, dude. I have access to a pool.
My words aren't yours. I don't speak for you. You're free and clear.
I'm in the clear. Yeah, Poland didn't have a lot of opportunities to give us some good shit. They you know what they say, you can't save the world if you're in peril at home or something like that.
It's like you've never even heard of Polish aid.
Polish AIDS?
No. It is how we got the idea for U.S. aid.
Is that true?
Yes.
This guy's been on Twitter.
They were trying to fix the world when they had issues at home. And we said, we'll take two of those ideas and then multiply it by a couple $1 trillion. And then, you know what? We're going to make the world a better place through democracy and English.
It's like they never read a Jordan Peterson book in their freaking lives, dude.
That's what some are saying.
Dude, it's he's per Jordan Peterson. He said, "Freaking get your house in perfect order before you criticize the world."
Oh, like fold the laundry?
Yeah, like fold the laundry and like make your bed and stuff.
I made the bed this morning.
Oh, you gotta, right?
Yeah. I did that. I took out half of the trash because I ran out of time, but I wanted to show that I was making an effort on the home front.
Yeah, you gotta make a big effort and do the dishes and stuff. The dishes
did not get done, but I brought home fun donuts.
Oh, well, if you bring them donuts, people forget about dishes because they don't even need dishes to eat donuts.
That was exactly the thought process behind my actions this morning.
Just a good napkin, maybe.
Yeah, if you got one, I think we got. I don't think she's gonna want to break out the fancy napkins just for a run of the mill donut. But then what am I saying? What donut is run of the mill? They're all perfect. They're little sweet baby angels.
I have a question about fancy napkins.
Oh yes.
How come they never work as well as regular napkins?
Oh, you are opening up a humongous can of worms right now, dude. And I ought to open up a humongous can of whoop ass on you for even asking such a thing.
Nope, I got the answer.
Oh yeah, answer your own question.
Ladies care more about how something looks versus what it actually does. I have an example.
If you say me, I'm gonna be freaking pissed.
This guy's separating his laundry. No, my example is this. My sisters always make a charcuterie board at family events.
Yes.
But each year it gets more photogenic and less clear how to actually eat this fucking thing.
Explain further.
They put 3 pretzels in the charcuterie board last year.
How big are the pretzels?
Small, chocolate covered. They put 3 of them.
How did they arrange them?
I don't know. It was really nice.
Were they stacked, like layered almost?
They were fucking something.
Were they leaning? Were they almost vertical?
They were almost vertical or something.
Or
yeah,
did they just place them at like the 3 corners of a 4-cornered board?
They made it look like it was an accident, like how they were placed. Like it's very like you know when you take a photo, but it's like a candid. It was like they were candidly placed.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And then they put the rest of the pretzels in the pantry, away from the charcuterie. They hid the rest of the pretzels. They didn't just leave them out. And
so is this about? Okay, it sounds like you have another example, so I might just let you cook. But what if I was going to ask a question, the question would be related to your allegiance to these pretzels. Are you more of a pretzel man than a charcuterie man?
No, I love charcuterie, but you can't. You have to have. There aren't enough crackers.
They chose to abstain from cracker usage and replaced it with pretzels.
No.
Okay,
They were.
I'm confused now.
Let me paint the picture for you.
Yeah,
They're chocolate-covered pretzels on a
Yes.
charcuterie board with various cheeses and a couple of meats, but it wasn't
Okay,
clear how to eat 'em.
I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I do have follow-up questions to what you just said, and if I don't ask them now, I'll forget.
Go ahead.
What kind of cheese?
Dude, there's so many cheeses. You get a sharp cheddar, you get a brie, you get a frickin' you get another something, a pepper, a parmesan.
Okay.
A
So
few,
3 cheeses, or do you think there was more than 3?
There was upwards of 5 cheeses.
Upwards of 5 different cheeses. How many meats?
Probably 2 to 3, but they're usually hidden because one of my sisters is a vegetarian.
Oh. So it's like you want to sweep the meat under the rug.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, do you think she's a vegetarian or a vegan? Can she drink milk?
She's a Tarian.
She's a Tarian. Okay. So she's good on the cheese. So that's why that was most prominent on the board.
Yeah.
Okay.
With various
Because
I
I was trying to think maybe the pretzels were similar to the meats in that one of your sisters was going to have a conniption if she saw the chocolate covered pretzels just flaunting themselves. Just
I do
out
have
and about all loosey goosey.
Another information thing to keep in mind is that Evan's allergic to everything on this board, and there's no snacks for him.
Ooh. That guy goes through so much with your family.
He does. He really does.
He is. Should start calling him Saint Evan.
Dude, my sister keeps volunteering him to like help people move and stuff. I don't know what it is. It's essentially like, I don't know if it's a bragging point. Like, oh, I have a husband. He can do it. Oh, you have stuff in a storage unit. Oh, he's free Saturday.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's tough.
It sounds like it might be a bragging point. You think Evan
I,
is a trophy husband?
no, because he also works hard, man. I don't.
Mm. So we've established that he works hard. Good
Yeah.
looking fella?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, good looking fella. Now, do you think? Oh, is he intelligent? Is he smart? Can he know? Does he know how to operate a book or two?
Oh yeah, he can read.
He can read. That's what
Yeah,
you want.
yeah. And a big comedy guy too.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and you've just been hating on him for, I don't know, 2.5 years, 3 years?
You remember how we were talking about the Democrats and the Republicans flip flopping?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to work in our household. We signed vows, all right? So don't be coming over here talking to me, trying to gaslight me into not going to see Snow White. I'm going
I'm
to
not.
see it, and I might even invite Evan, and we're going to talk about you behind your back, just like you love to do to me and Evan.
Fair enough. All's
Dude,
fair in love and Snow White.
Yeah, that's why it's so problematic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see
I
Tim
was trying to
Dillon?
answer. What? What?
Did you see Tim Dillon talking about Snow White?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, him talking about Israel versus Palestine with the cast.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you been listening to him more? Because I've definitely picked him up recently.
I just see clips. I haven't seen like full episodes.
He is great at what he does.
Oh yeah, he's such a good troll.
Yeah.
Speaking of freaking boy comedians who've been in trouble or why are people hating on Bill Burr?
Well, is he only getting hate from the right?
Yeah.
He can't be doing that to the most spiteful man in America.
Well, so I think the main reason is he's talked about Elon a bit, but he went on The View the other day and people were shitting on what he said on The View. I listened to it. I'm like, that's just classic Bill Burr. Like, he's not doing anything different.
So it's a lack of understanding.
People just don't get it.
Yeah, no prior knowledge of what that boy does.
Everyone's like, I used to love Bill Burr and he's been so disappointing. And then Bill Burr made some comment about how nerds now, like, they're not getting hot women or talking to him. He didn't say it directly about Elon, but everyone took it as a shot at Elon. And
Why?
then
That guy's got like 22 kids.
I know. It doesn't. So then people were taking pictures of Elon with Amber Heard and then Bill Burr with his wife. And they were making some crazy comments about Bill Burr's wife, calling her ugly and stuff.
How dare they?
I know. I don't.
How dare they?
I love Bill Burr, dude. I don't care politics at all. I don't even know what he thinks, but
Or what he's talking about. Unless he's insulting a specific group of people by name, I am lost. When he talks in his metaphors and his similes, he loses me. But when he names a specific group of people, like Philadelphia, then I know what he's talking about.
just freaking coming at Bill Burr like that. It's crazy. I do not like it. But did you see Kanye just dropped his new album, or at least a piece of it?
No, I that slid right under my radar.
It happened last night. It's called Bully V1 or something like that.
Oh, okay. Have you
Apparently,
taken a peek?
it's amazing. Apparently, it's like so fucking good. It's so
Really?
good that newspapers were like, I hate to say it, but Kanye West just put out a really good Kanye West album.
He's got MSM back on his boy tails.
It's just and then it starts with, in spite of everything that he's been tweeting, he's still making insanely good music.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to deny.
Can't deny.
Not all the time.
I'm so glad that he hates Ty Dolla $ign now, though.
Yeah, I didn't really like Vultures 2 that much compared to his other volumes of work. I
There were
turned the
some-
volume down on that one a couple
Yeah,
of times. Mainly when Ty Dolla $ign was talking that talk.
he's just a poor man's Chris Brown. And the thing with that new album too, and some of Kanye's newer albums, is he has so many features on them. He doesn't need features.
I prefer it when he doesn't have them.
Yeah, unless it's Cudi or like Jay-Z.
Post Malone or something.
Yeah, like someone really good. Someone who doesn't fucking suck.
Like Belly Roll.
Yeah, like the song Carnival was good. Ty Dolla $ign was decent in it, but then Playboy Cardi sucked in it.
Oh, maybe that's who I'm talking about. Maybe I don't like him.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like any of these gentlemen. It's just not for me.
No, you don't like him.
No, that's the difference between me and you. I can not enjoy something and not just put them in a corner for the rest of my life like what you did with Evan. He's a big sweetheart. He keeps helping to offer me help when I move.
I'm not trying to gaslight you here, but you're not exactly known for that.
If it's deserved, it's a different story.
Oh, we got good old even keel Griff.
That's my Irish name, please.
Woo. Damn, that's crazy.
So this charcuterie board,
Are
you going to be in like what's the solution here? Because it seems like they're going more and more aesthetic every year. It's like, where do you draw the line? Does it stay on the charcuterie board, or does it move on to like another classic Gallagher dish like corn mush?
The thing about corn mush is how physically unappealing it looks, but how good it is.
Yeah. That's what I've always heard about corn mush.
Give us some slop and let us enjoy it. They took a piece of a Christmas tree too and put it on the dish. I'm like, who's that for?
Probably the vegetarian.
Here's a branch.
Bark is back on the menu, boys.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of freaking Snow White, what's the worst movie you've ever seen?
I'm going to confuse myself if I go double negatives there. I like most movies. If someone's putting something together, I'll give it some time. I know that there's a couple of rom-coms that I think are tasteless.
Yeah.
Do you have a better? I don't have one off the top of my boy noggin.
You don't have one?
I'm sure I might agree with yours if you have one locked and loaded.
I don't think I really have one locked and loaded. The first one that came to mind was Teen Beach Movie.
I don't know if I ever saw that one.
Oh, you freaking dog, dude. What's worse than Teen Beach Movie?
Teen Beach Movie 2?
Oh, you're right, dude. Fuck Teen Beach Movie. Man, that's when Disney lost.
Yeah, I think I got out of the Disney game just maybe even months before that.
Yeah, it was probably Allie and AJ that got to you, right?
Yeah, I didn't like that. What's the one that had Zendaya in it and that other girl?
Oh,
Shake It Off or Shake It Up?
Shake It Up, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch that one.
You weren't allowed to watch Shake It Up?
No, it gave me a misplaced idea of women. And
all they do is dance.
well, Michaela's a ballerina, so I got the last laugh on that one, Mom.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Man, this
Wow.
guy loved that fucking TV show.
But I
fucking-
don't hold a grudge. Not known for that.
Just a grudge against your mom for not letting you finish the season, finish the series.
Dude, imagine how different your life would be if your mom didn't let you see Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Oh, I'd
That's
be
the
in
life I'm
shambles.
living.
I'm still not allowed to watch it. She'll know. I know she'll know. Where are you at in The Sopranos now?
Like halfway through season 2. Basketball started, and it kind of took over the driver's seat for the next couple of days.
Yeah, that'll do that.
Yeah. Oh,
You're wearing your not leaving the couch for 3 days outfit
yeah. Yeah, I haven't shaved in...
in 12 years.
Oh, I got a haircut today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, freaking pop it off, dude. How are you looking?
It's a little scraggly. Let's see. I got an appointment today at 4:45.
Oh, you didn't get your hair cut yet?
No. It's still a freaking mop tail up here.
Are you a person who showers before your haircut?
Oh yeah,
Gotta.
yeah. It's just common courtesy. Because I haven't left the couch in 3 days, so I'm sure it's a little greasy.
You ever shower before a haircut and then you get to the haircut and they ask you if you showered? Because they can't tell?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah. Does that happen to you?
It happens every time. Yeah.
What if you
'Cause
just don't shower ahead of time?
Oh, they don't think they can tell. They'd tell. But the thing is, most places, except the, weird fucking places you go, they have like a sink where they'll, you dunk your head into it.
No. The places
They'll wash it for you.
Yeah. No, I don't. No,
I can't do that at mine because the lady's too pretty and it'll make me too nervous to have to move locations.
Yeah. Yeah, I do get that. Like, I always stand up and I'm drenched in sweat because it's not the one time, but it's like a very distinct period of time where I have to make all of the decisions. And it gets me real nervous. And then I don't like getting my hair washed there at all. If I go to one of those fancy establishments that you go to, which I have been to, I'm not going to lie to you. If I do go, like, I wasn't allowed to watch Shake It Up because I might develop a misplaced sense of what a woman was. I can't have another woman washing my hair, and God forbid it's a boy.
Oh. Dude, I can't even have a boy cut my hair. It's just because they don't know how to do it.
But
I
woman,
see what you're saying. Yeah, a woman can do it.
Yeah, your hair needs a woman's touch.
It needs a woman's touch.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
I want to bring back fedoras. Do you think I could bring back fedoras?
Ooh, no.
I do have a reason.
So do I, but you say yours first.
Okay. Fedoras were made for people like me. Fedoras were for me. They weren't for the douchebags in the frats, in the bullshit places who look like idiots wearing fedoras. Fedoras are for me, dude.
Ooh. But how do you overcome the douchebaggedness associated to the fedora? Like, you got to be on your best behavior 93% of the time.
That's not what fedoras were about.
I know that's not what they were about, but you're wearing them in the context of today, and that precedent has already been set. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying you've done such good work with the beanie. I hate to see you transition to a new hat before you've really made your impact.
But, dude, I think this is an example why cultural appropriation is bad. The regular whites took the fedora and they ruined it.
I see a lot of like young men wearing them, like 13, 14, and they're never the cool boys in middle school.
Yeah. It was a cool thing.
You're not a young man anymore. Sure, you have the semblance of a baby face still, but
does it make sense what I'm saying? Like, they took what was good and they ruined it.
Oh, for sure. But now we're past that point, and we gotta be problem solvers here.
We don't even know what fedoras. We don't even remember what fedoras were all about.
Okay, well, Well, how can we remember something that we forgot?
That's what George Orwell said.
So did George Bush.
Yeah. It's crazy. Everyone was wearing top hats. Then fedoras came out for the Italians. They were just Italian top hats.
Wow. I've never thought of a fedora like that, but yeah, I see your point.
They were made for me.
Yeah, yep.
And the whole society has shamed them out of society.
Yeah. But again, how do we solve this? Do you just wear fedoras now?
No, I think I need someone else to start it, and then I'll hop on the bandwagon. I don't think I could be the face of the operation.
Well, I don't know how true that is. I'd put your face on any number of operations, but yeah, I agree. Probably not that one. So who would be an ideal candidate to be the face of the operation?
Well, Italians have been notoriously shunned out of the movie business.
Cucked.
Yeah, we've been cucked out of the movie business.
You guys can watch them, but don't be thinking you're going to be doing them anytime soon.
You know who wore fedoras? The Al Pacino, he could wear one. But he's too old to bring him back.
Why?
Cuz he's like 80.
He just had a kid.
Yeah, but
if he can have a kid, he can wear a fedora.
Yeah, but he's also of the era where fedoras were a thing. So it's just, he's grandfathered in, quite literally.
I don't know if he has grandkids yet.
He's had so many kids. I'm sure
I think he's still working on pumping out the kids before he makes any of them grand.
Yeah. It'd be like if baseball hats all of a sudden became super lame, and you'd be like, what the hell?
I wear a lot of baseball hats right now only because my hair has become too much to manage, but I feel way more comfortable not wearing a baseball hat once I've had a haircut. So maybe, do you think it's just a haircut thing for fedoras?
No, I think I've got the perfect amount of hair to then have a fedora.
I think the issue is that I've just never seen you in a fedora, so I'm having a difficult time wrapping your head around one.
Do I just get a fedora and wear it sometimes, but just not a lot, not out?
Like in your daily life, you're saying, just like around the house?
Yeah, just break it in a little bit. Get the
Would
confidence.
you wear it to a work meeting?
I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Why not?
Yeah.
Really, it's all about it just freaking embracing it. But now that the sides of my hair are longer because I haven't been able to get a haircut, people are really noticing that I'm putting in gel and stuff. They're like, "Oh, you're really greasing it. You're greasing it."
Yeah.
I've decided, like, yeah, dude, like, I'm a greaser. That's for me, dude.
Do you think The Outsiders is kind of the first example of cultural appropriation of your people? Leather jacket, greased back hair.
No, I think that was just a period piece. There was a bunch of Italians in that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I feel like the majority of the main characters were regular whites, you know?
I don't think so. I think where it gets lost is there's a lot of us who don't have Italian last names. Who
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, the
doesn't mean you're not
half-bloods.
Italian. Yeah, the the mudbloods.
Yeah. Well, if they're Sicilian, sure.
You can't just change your last name like the mayor of New York City, that guy
Bill de Blasio.
yeah, Bill de Blasio. How do you just come up with de Blasio?
It's a strong name. Maybe he put it into like a random Italian last name generator.
Just like Post Malone.
Yeah.
I can't just go and take my grandma's last name just for show.
Yeah, what if I bring dishonor to the family? Then everyone would know.
Who the hell is Matt Trupia? That'd be what we're dealing with.
He's about 5 pounds, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. All right, so we'll keep that
Do you mind if I take a quick pause and go get my tea?
Oh, yes, sir, dude.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry to do this on such unexpected circumstances. I know you were on a bit of a roll there.
Oh, no, dude. Don't I'm going to get some more coffee, I think.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Yeah, let's get a little juices running in our system, huh? And then we'll start, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Precise. Yeah.
And welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Virgins podcast. I'm here with my beautiful looking co-host today. Sure, he's Italian, but we only hold it against him when we want to.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It happens often. I might add.
Dude, exciting news. My camera is still operating as expected.
Yes.
Yep.
That's
We're
sick.
Rolling. I think it might be a little like angled weird.
Oh, that's fine. I can fix that.
You're so good at what you do. Austin is one heck of a city, dude, and they are going to be lucky to have a boy like you.
TCV freaking based out of Austin? That's freaking madness.
Yeah, it's like we're opening ourselves up to a whole new world of possibilities.
Yeah. Dude, did I tell you? I told you how my car broke down the other day, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, dude.
You want to know what happened?
Sure.
I ran out of gas. I got towed to AAA. AAA towed me, and AAA towed me, and the freaking mechanic guy, he was like, "Yeah, we went through all the tests, and I think you're just out of gas." I was like, "No shit, dude, that's crazy."
No, you're out of gas.
Your mom's out of gas. Nah, she'll never be. Yeah. The thing is, like, the gas light never came on.
Ooh.
So I was like 100 yards from QT, and I was gonna get gas.
Damn.
And as my car was sitting there on the side of the road, I walked to QT to get a snack. I was at the gas station. All in all, it cost me like $75 for this little inspection.
Chump change.
When I could have just gotten a container of gas and walked back to my car, had I thought I could possibly just be out of gas.
We live in a fickle world, dude.
Yeah. So it's one of those situations where as I'm walking around, I really feel like I'm in my own little wonderland of sorts. You know how there's
Yeah, you want to start wearing fedoras. I'm aware of the wonderland that you're living in.
Yeah, you know how there's that seemingly homeless guy who just sits out on the road on the way back from QT towards
And he
the
waves. Sometimes
yeah,
he has a flag.
not homeless. He's a Christian. He's just spreading the good word.
Did he talk to you?
Yes. I walked up to him. I was wearing my black coat and a beanie and stuff. He thought I was on drugs. He thought I was homeless and on drugs. He offered me a water. And I was like, no, I can't take that. And
I have a
cracked his-
home. I can
I-
get that out of a tap.
I'm not on drugs. I just ran out of gas and I didn't know it. And I'm freaking. I talked to him for like an hour. I had time to kill.
Heck yeah, dude.
Told
Sweet
me his
fella?
whole story. Very sweet fella. Yeah.
Yeah.
He told me that he had been married 5 times.
Wow. An extra sweet fella.
Yeah, but he found Jesus and stuff. So his 5th wife he's been married to for like 45 years.
Wow. He front logged a lot of those, huh?
Yeah, that guy could not help but get married.
Wow. That's an impressive stat line.
Yeah.
Do you think he thought the 5th one was going to be the charm? Like the 5th one would stick?
I think he had high hopes for it
Mm.
cuz to how it seemed that was the prettiest of the ladies. He might be wearing rose-colored glasses though.
Ooh. Yeah, you're probably not running out of gas if you're wearing rose-colored glasses and a fedora.
Yeah. Oh, another argument for the fedora. There's no way I could look
Here we
like.
go.
All right, beanie wise, maybe I look a little homeless. But there's no way a fedora is that big of a stretch past a beanie in
Ooh,
the summer.
I disagree. I think a fedora is a hat you find. A beanie is a choice.
Beanies have had the same rap though. Like you picture Brooklyn, you picture
Yeah,
the
but
people who
it's a
ruined fedoras,
different-
and
It's a different douchebag.
it's an indie music douchebag.
Yes. Yep.
They're all wistful and stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you ever feel wistful?
On occasion. Some
I
days
feel-
are better than others.
Like when you hear the term mountain music, do you feel like that resonates?
Ever since I've been on Keytruda, I really have not felt wistful at all.
Is that allergy medication?
No, I think that's Astapro, bro.
Oh, you're an Asta bro?
No, I've always been a Claritin D kind of guy. But I don't know. I might be in the market to switch it up. I don't know. It depends. Woo me, Big Pharma.
No, way to get our sponsor in there. That was a nice touch right there.
Thank you.
Shout out Claritin D.
I don't know how we got off the topics of beanies.
I was gonna go. Are you an ass man? No, I'm an Asta bro. Stupid. Get us in big pharma marketing now.
Stupid enough where it might just work.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
I
man.
I didn't want to. If you have a follow up, then go ahead. I didn't want to cut you off.
How often are you wistful?
Oh, I feel wistful and mountain music-y on a regular occurrence.
Now, when you say that mountain music does that for you, are you talking like Southern comfort music, like banjo, like? All right, what does mountain music mean to you?
There's this song called Coastline that's really I find myself on a regular basis. You know how you have the music that like pumps you up and like gets
Sure
gets
thing.
you fired
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
Sometimes you need music that does the opposite, that just brings you down. Like brings you
Oh,
not down, but just calm. Like calm music.
I could see that. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So when I travel, Um, and when I've like hit the open road, it's always when I'm on long drives through like beautiful countrysides. I got it a lot going out to like West Texas.
Uh-huh.
Have a little like, I think most of the time for me it would be like country, but like not mainstream, like offbeat, off the broken road country.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Um, that's more fitting down here. I'm thinking more like upstate New York sort of driving, or like
Acoustic?
northeast acoustic a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something with a little meaning.
Yeah, but it's like
Not just about pussy and bitches.
it like the western country doesn't fit in that setting.
Oh,
But
Eastern
this
country.
music, not country. It's indie. It's it's like slow rock.
Soulful,
It's like slow rock
slow,
sounding.
like, okay.
I don't think I need I could send you a song.
I
don't
think
know
it
if
would be
you'll like it.
helpful.
Yeah, I'll
Honestly.
send you a song. It's
'Cause
called Coastline. It's very soothing.
And who sings this? Because I want to be on the same page with you here. I feel like you're out on an island, and I say no man should be an island.
I don't remember who sings it.
Okay, but do you think it would be Coastline by Coastline? Should I look that up?
No, they've a couple of good songs. They're not by Coastline. It's not a flock of seagulls situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, they flew south for the winter.
It's kind of like, if I could paint the picture, it would be like, you know, a day when you're more nervous, like you got like some nervous energy.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You listen to this music, it brings you down to regular.
When you say it brings you down to regular, does it just like kind of allow you to breathe?
Yes.
Yeah. You just kind of take like that deep inhale and slow exhale, and you're like, all right, I got
That's
this,
exactly.
or like I'm good for it.
That's exactly what it does. Yes. And then you listen to Kanye, and that gives you the good, like amped up energy versus the anxiety energy.
Yeah, it's like hello, good morning.
Yeah, you can't just go anxiety to Kanye. You got to
Yeah.
bring yourself calm and then up.
Yeah, it's not a tough wake up, but it's a different wake up when Kanye West says, good morning, Mr. Matthew." Or
Yes.
wake up, Mr. Matthew.
Completely agree. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I
Yeah.
think it's more northeast. Maybe it's LA, but it's not country. Exactly.
No, see, that's a matter of perspective, because I'm saying that happens to me with country. Not
Okay.
every country song, not like the pop stuff, but like a deeply written country song with a slow and melodic melody.
Yes. With a twang. Do you get that from like
Okay, I'll give you an example. I forget the name of the song, but I know it's sung by Riley Green, and it's all about I think it might be "Bury Me in Dixie." I don't know if that's the name of the song, but I know that's a line in the song sung by Riley Green.
Interesting.
He says that Mount Cheehaw is his Everest, and he would like to be buried under the 50-yard line at Tuscaloosa.
I've definitely heard this before.
From sea to Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I feel like I could get that from like a Zach Bryan has songs that are
Oh yeah, he's
yeah.
got some high quality music and low quality morals.
Yeah.
I bet he watched Shake It Up when he was a kid.
Yeah. Man, we love a country star with loose morals.
Yeah. Yeah, they do write some great music.
Yeah.
One
Golly.
man's pain is another man's song.
Yeah. One man's pain is another man's burden.
Or woman.
Or, yeah, okay.
I'm just saying, didn't he beat her? Is that what the story was?
Oh
Or was
no,
he
he was
just
just
rude to her?
just like gaslit her or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's one of the crazier Italian ladies.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for them. There's good ones out there. They're just not all of them.
I think a little bit of crazy is good.
No, they'll be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, that's just kind of the nature of the game, or the way that
Yeah.
they were made.
Yeah,
Sugar and spice only gets you so far, you know.
I get it.
Sometimes you need a little Uranus.
You do.
Yeah. That's where we come in.
Jeez Louise. Dude, who's your favorite character in The Sopranos so far?
Who's the older gentleman that goes
Paulie
out?
Walnuts?
What is it?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You could explain.
No, who? What name did you say?
I said Paulie Walnuts.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, I like Paulie a lot. He's just a fun guy, I think, and he's always willing to please.
With the wings.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And also his co-companion. He's fun.
Silvio?
Too. Yeah, Silvio.
Silvio's the man, dude.
He's so cool.
You know that he was in the E Street Band with Bruce Springsteen?
No, I did not.
He plays like bass guitar.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Would not have expected him to be a music man.
He's big time. He was on like Bruce Springsteen's most successful albums, like all the early
That's
stuff.
crazy.
Yeah.
Good for that guy. A man of many talents.
Yeah. And then they went on tour again. This was his first acting experience.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Good for that guy. Who else do I like? I mean, Tony's Tony. I mean, I'd like to give him a hug if I wasn't so scared of him.
Yeah. He's good at what he does.
Yeah, so good. There's a guy in the second season that comes back and he like runs over that pizza shop owner.
Oh, that's where you're at?
Yes. Yeah, I'm like right after that.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
But he had a really cool line when he was talking to Tony's like errand boy, essentially. He's not a made man yet. He's now in White Lotus as an older man. He
talking
bangs a
about
bunch of hookers.
Christopher Moltisanti?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bangs a bunch of hookers, but then his son falls in love with those same hookers. Spoiler alert for White Lotus. But he had this. So the guy who's talking to Christopher Moltisanti.
Moltisanti, yeah.
Yeah. He pulls him aside and is like, the sentiment, I'm sure, probably has not aged well, but the way he delivered the line, where he's like, I hear you've been putting hands on my niece or whatever. Now, until there's a fucking ring, it's none of my business. Or something like,
once
there's
no
a ring,
it's none
so
of my
right now
business.
it's my business. When there is a ring, it's none of my business. But right now, keep your hands off her.
Adriana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Such
the way
a
he
good
delivered
show.
it. It was so cool.
Yeah, they're cool and scary.
Yeah. Yeah, there's meaning behind those words.
Yeah. Makes me want to get a Cadillac.
Or wear a fedora.
Yes. I'm telling you.
Now, here's a point. Do you think the fedora brought too much attention to that lifestyle? So they were like, I'm not going to wear my calling card that says I'm a made man anymore. I'm going to throw off the police or the FBI by not wearing a fedora because I got to lay low for a little bit.
Or to very much off of that point, Do you think the fedoras went away with the mafia?
Yeah, probably.
Do you think... Now, we know the mafia is not gone. They're just... You were just
Different.
not seeing them. Do you think the fedoras can come back? Because everything goes in cycles.
That is true.
Remember what
Yeah.
used to be cool was wearing like a t-shirt and then like a long sleeve shirt underneath it with no buttons buttoned?
Yes, or shorts with like Nike Elite socks and
Bingo.
Sperry's.
It's Sperry's. I think that all comes back. It's just a cycle. That was a look. Dude.
Yeah, go to the camera angle. Don't show my hoo-ha.
That'll be the picture for the Brazilian wax. He's going to say he's not flexible, but he is.
Don't believe what he says. He's a dirty liar. He wants this.
Oh, man. Dude, I don't know why that just reminded me of what we were talking about with the Italians earlier, but you know that Calipari and Patino just played each other last night?
Yeah.
Somebody from Barstool tweeted, "This is the biggest slime ball matchup I've ever seen." Just talking about their character. But someone tweeted, I was going to do it, but someone already did it right underneath. You. That's redundant. You could have just said Italian.
Damn. Oh, that's a boy with a sense of humor. I bet he's
We're the
part
only
Italian.
ones.
Or
We're
his
the only
friends
ones
that are Italian. Or maybe he's married to an Italian.
Yeah, there's something there. I'm telling you right now, we're on the front lines, dude.
We're on the
front lines of racial horseplay.
Epitaphs? Yeah. Are we setting a precedent?
I don't know.
Because we're going to become him one day. I think we should set him early, right?
What do you mean?
Well, we're going to be the president one day. The three of us.
Yeah.
I
The
feel
day
like
that
you should set
two
the president
Italians
early.
and a half Irish, half lying about everything else takes over. Tubbs is trying to hide it well by speaking Spanish.
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know, but that just going back to the guy on the side of the road, he was handing out prayer cards, and he's like, "Are you Hispanic?" And I'm like, "No, I'm Italian."
Prefer
But
Latinx.
like, I'm the one Italian. Nobody can tell the difference. And then he chuckled, and then gave me the Spanish speaking card.
If I can't understand him, I know he's not going to be able to read this.
Oh.
I picture him being confused by what you said and then just taking a shot and saying, I bet this one will work.
It's close enough. Who could tell?
Oh, man. Did you get to meet his wife?
No, she wasn't there. But that means that he saw me walking up and assumed that I was a homeless, drugged out Hispanic man. He's like, "Oh, I know the type. Here." Maybe if he was wearing a foot.
I deal with your kind a lot.
That's crazy. Oh. That might be the reason for the fedora.
I just don't know if it's going to make it better for you.
Listen, people wear cowboy hats and shit. That's never gonna. I'm not that guy. That's not me.
You look darn good in a cowboy hat, dude.
I'm gonna get a fedora, and I'm gonna see what it looks like, and we'll just judge it from there.
Okay, where do you get a? Because you can't get like one of those. They have those like crappy little party ones that you can get from like, when Party City was still alive, or I think they probably even have them at Walmart now. I think you got to go at least middle of the road quality. Like it'll set you back. You want something quality, right?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, respect the game.
Dude, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a good quality fedora straight out of Milan, and wear it with the boots I have that are straight out of Milan. That's gonna be crazy.
It'll be something.
This guy is in the wrong state. He's wearing Italian boots with a fedora.
Can you get a pair of leather pants? Please? For the love of God, you have to wear that with leather pants.
I don't think so. I think I can wear black jeans.
And this is coming from one ass man to you. Your butt would look phenomenal, like with a little bit of shine and polish. Your butt will look great, dude.
I think Ross Geller ruined leather pants for everybody with that episode where he couldn't get them back on.
If I ever see you wearing leather pants, you're going to be saying, "Hey, buddy, my eyes are on this side of my body."
You're making me essentially fully embrace an identity that I never once even looked into.
Until you brought up the fedora.
Until I told you I was Sicilian 2.5 years ago.
Well, yeah, that was inevitable because that's one of those things. You can't keep it a secret forever.
Yeah.
You guys have loose lips.
Yeah, we talk a lot.
Yep.
Do you think that you say any words in a New York or Boston accent that you don't notice?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do you have any examples?
If I'm talking like with my mom, I notice it comes out more so because she doesn't really have a New York accent anymore, but there's definitely words that she says or she'll like slip back into it for a second. And then after I talk to her, I kind of do the same thing. Sometimes I've noticed I say coffee. I also say pecans, and I get a lot of shit for it. I want to say pecans. It flows off the tongue a little bit more smoothly, but I'm not usually one to hold a grudge. But with this one, I'm saying pecans till I die.
It's pecan pie.
Yes, thank you. So that one's a weird one. I got comments about that in Texas and here. I also say tournament.
Oh.
I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah, that's
a lot of people
I feel
say
like that's
tournament.
a Northeast thing for sure. I say tournament. I think I go back and forth. I might say tournament sometimes.
Because now that you say tournament, that sounds right. But I know I've said tournament a time or two.
Dude, one of the words that I noticed one word just from a clip from a set that I recorded.
Okay.
I say talk.
Oh, yeah.
And you kind of do also.
Yeah, 100%.
Which I was trying to figure out if it was New York or Boston. It's New York.
We have such a weird, like, hodgepodge of accents in Connecticut because we get Boston and New York.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's things we say that are like Philly mixed. It's like that weird New England slang and like.
Fuck Philly.
Yeah, but they say a bunch of stuff weird. And I was going to make the argument that I'm sure there's a couple of similarities, but there's no way. Those guys suck too hard.
Yeah, those are the wrong kind of. I don't. There's random states that I just don't consider the Northeast, even though they are. And Pennsylvania is one of them. New Jersey's another one of them. You don't count.
Maryland?
Definitely not.
Yeah. What about Delaware?
I don't consider them
no.
a state.
Yeah, they're more just a shell company's little hidey hole.
Yeah. So there's probably more words that we don't even notice.
I'm sure.
Because
I'm starting to even think the way that I say sure might be a little weird. But I don't know if that's an accent or just I got stuck in character saying the name of our microphones.
Oh no, we used to say that word a lot. At least
Sure.
I did. It was kind of like okay. It's
Oh,
similar in
yeah.
that tone. It's just sure, and that's like shore.
Yes. Yeah. Like Pauly.
Yeah, I want to find more words. That one just really stuck out to me because I listened back to the set and I was like, do I really say it like that? It's crazy. I'm not gonna talk to you.
For a while, you said Tupperware.
Oh yeah, that's just a
Or was it Tubbleware?
Tupperware. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Tuppleware?
What?
Was it Tuppleware or Tubbleware?
Tubbleware. Tubble.
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah.
I was just going to ask Michaela real quick if I say
Yeah, ask
anything
Michaela.
weird.
Yeah, ask her if you say anything weird.
Okay. I'm kind of nervous about this.
Oh my god, dude.
Hey, Michaela. I have a question. Do I say anything funny?
Because of the Northeast.
Yeah, because of the Northeast. Matt's asking about the Northeast. She says maybe. I say Jenny and Ginny weird. I don't think
Jenny?
that's true. I'll refute that in a second. Anything else? No, I say everything perfect.
Do you pronounce
Golly,
Ginny
I got a good
Guinea?
Woman.
Hey, Guinea.
No, but I think I might start.
Dude, I'm always good for giving somebody a name they don't want.
Yeah, you're always good for that guff.
Yeah. I'm not lying about that, by the way. I was saying guff.
Okay, dude. So you're getting a little too enthusiastic, which makes me think you're wrong. Because those who are wrong often shout the loudest. And you're really going into your Sicilian boy bag for that one.
No. That doesn't
Turn
apply.
down the volume, megaphone.
That doesn't apply to Italians.
Yeah, Italian women. Italian men are supposed to be strong and stoic and know when to shut up about it.
If we got judged for being wrong just because we were loud, we'd be wrong about everything.
Yeah, but the difference is that you guys are wrong about everything and you're loud. Name a good book written by a Sicilian.
Yeah, damn it. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Hey, but we organize.
What?
We organize better than most. La Cosa Nostra?
Okay, you're just making things up now. Should I wait, hold. Like, can we take a time out on the hate for a second so I can ask you a side note question?
Of course.
So, see, I know what the Coda Nostra is. But I'm not entirely sure that the rest of our audience members are going to really understand what you meant by that little number. And so I would just like to ask you, once we resume the podcast and resume the hate, kind of what, if you could explain that, for the audience members of ours that don't have any idea what that is. Now, again, I know it's them I'm worried about.
La Cosa Nostra is the mafia.
Wait, time in.
It's the mafia.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we have cooler names than what the regular whites are able to remember. Just freaking call them the mafia. I don't know.
So to Michaela's point earlier, I don't think I say those two words different. I think it's just it's a weird conundrum I'm in because Ginny is short for Virginia, Ginny, and then Jenny is short for Jennifer, I believe. I don't know how to spell that one. Yes.
I don't know if I'm blank. Who is Jenny?
Jenny is a woman that Michaela works with.
Oh.
Ginny is a mutual friend of ours.
Yeah, because I was like, do I not remember somebody?
No. You're always good at remembering somebody.
Yeah.
I think I go to you to explain to me who a person is more than anyone else I know.
It's an odd problem in a way.
How so?
Well, because I don't know if most people remember as many people, but you know when you haven't seen someone in a long time, and they don't like your dynamic, maybe they don't remember. Like
Yes.
I always remember who
I always
my
remember the face. I never remember the name. But I always remember the face, so I at least know that we have a rapport. But I was at a meeting last week with a client. I've met him 4 other times, been out to lunch with him twice, and he still introduced himself to me as if we had never met.
Did you get him?
No, I shut my big mouth about it.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun to just get him with it.
Like, oh, we've met before?
Yeah, and
is
you
that
be
the
very.
go-to line?
What is it?
Is that the go-to line? Like, oh, no, we've met before?
Oh, no, I go way more specific. I say the last time I saw you.
Okay, but what if they didn't see you? Is that ever an issue?
Does not matter.
Oh, okay.
It is even more fun that way.
Yeah, it might be funner if they didn't see you.
It happened at Jason's wedding. One of the people he invited, he was like, "Hey, nice to meet you." And I'm like, "No, we actually met 5 years ago at this party." And everyone was super awkward about the entire encounter, but I loved it.
Yeah, there's weird things that get us going.
Yeah.
For you, that's one of them.
Just how to make a room uncomfortable immediately.
Yeah. I'd say that's a strong suit of yours.
Because, for most people, that's just a non-starter. That you just go with the, oh, nice to meet you, wink.
Yeah. Even if it's an internal wink.
Yeah. But rapport-wise, you remember the rapport. Do you go back into that exact rapport? Because that's what I do.
Like you try to pick up the conversation where you last left it off?
Not the conversation, but I pick up the energy where it last left off.
Can you give me an example of how you would continue the energy into this new conversation months, if not years into the future?
Let's say you see someone from high school that you were friendly with in high school.
Okay.
You haven't seen him in years.
Mm-hmm.
You just go like, let's pick Finn. We'll pick Finn. He's a decent example. Are you going to be awkward around Finn because you haven't seen him in years? Or are you going to be like, Finn, what's up?
It's going to be Finn.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a good example. Oh, yeah, I don't think Finn is a good example because I liked him a lot.
Yeah. Has to be someone
what's not to like. But if I saw like
Now, I see what you're saying. I get it. I think that's not a good example either, though, because that's too far the other way. That's like you didn't have the rapport then.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
But
but the guy that you saw at a party 5 years ago, did you have a good rapport with him 5 years ago?
No.
So like that's so.
But I still.
But you still acted as if he was Finn McGannon.
No, but well, in that way, you're really just committing to a bit versus actual enthusiasm. There's a lot of options to be played here.
Yeah,
you can play the version of the person you're trying to avoid in public.
See, I think by going with high school examples, we're going there's a little too much history there that doesn't reflect your relationship with this guy that you met at a party 5 years ago.
Yeah. That's fair.
because it's also like we graduated with 70 kids. Like it's not. We've got a history with all of them in some shape or form.
Yeah. We'd just be too happy to see all of them,
Yeah, exactly.
which is why we're going to the deck this summer.
That would be fun.
It might be stupid, but we got to get Tubby's party off. We got to get his
Did we
party
just go?
weekend off, right?
Did we go on a holiday or did we just go on a random summer night?
We went on a random summer night. I don't know if it's going to be that, like, the same,
Yeah, fair enough.
but if it's not the same, we're still at a bar all hanging out, drinking. So
I'm gonna have to crash it with either you or Tubby. I don't have a home base in Westbrook anymore.
Oh, I got you, dude. Well, my sister's house is on McVeigh, and she has like a ton extra space. And you can meet Evan.
Your sister lives on McVeigh?
She lives off McVeigh. She lives on like near Toby Hill.
Oh, no shit.
She lives next to where the Mullets used to live. Well,
The Mullets?
I forgot his last name. I've had no names this whole week, and it's been tough. Corey.
Oh, Muckle.
Yeah, like on at the corner of where Nick's Road starts.
See, that's a weird word you say. It sounds like you said coroner.
Corner. I don't. Yeah, maybe.
There's like another syllable in there. It's slight, but I heard it all 3 times you said it. It sounds like coroner's office.
Yeah, we have a lot of experience with those people.
Yeah.
All right, call them. Call the coroner.
Oh, that's cool. All right, so we could hang out there for any number of days.
Or most ideally, we can just walk back to our beach house, dude.
That would be even more fun.
Yeah. We're not quite there yet. But it could be a last minute booking.
I do like those.
Yeah, with our
Would
our
we
brand
use
deals.
Travelocity?
Airbnb, I don't know.
Airbnb. We should look into what that price point actually is. I don't even know what the going rate for a B&B is there.
Yeah.
Because we did Clinton. Clinton was fun. That house was cool.
Oh, from high school? Or
No, when my mom and I went up to visit with the dogs, like 3-4 summers ago.
Damn, should we actually look into this?
I would think we can at least get a price.
Yeah, because that would be obviously the easiest option, and then we can all just go back there.
Yeah. Michaela will be starting a new job in the next little bit, so I don't know what her PTO time looks like, whatever the policy will be. It kind of sucks. It definitely sucks. She got like let go from like laid off. So she has like severance starting in a few weeks. But like the timeline of when severance ends and she needs to get another job or she'll have another job is like we've got 2 college weddings during that time.
Shit.
And now we can't go.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, even the
Sucks.
ones up in the Northeast, you can't go?
No, we're gonna make Tubbs's work. At
No,
the
I
very
mean
least, I'll be there.
You had a cousin, right?
That would be September, so we're thinking we'll be fine there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
but like there was a couple in May that timing wise kind of we got fricked.
Yeah, that sucks.
My freaking
Sorry
big
to hear
business,
that.
dude.
Yeah, dude, we gotta get out of big business, dude.
Yeah. I think I might get into big business for the short time, just for like a little while.
Yeah.
And really, it's just the health insurance. That's all it is, man. I mean, I don't even want a 401k anymore. It's so much responsibility.
Yeah, you just don't need one what it turns out to be, really.
Yeah, in the long term, it's not like a viable investment strategy.
But Airbnb wise, I feel like we could just do a long weekend even.
That would be
Like,
fun.
yeah, and then
That would probably be a little bit more doable too.
Yeah, just do like Friday to Monday or Tuesday, whatever. Yeah, we'll take a
Or
look
even
at it.
maybe even like a holiday. I mean, that probably increases the prices. If we did like a 4th of July, so we would already have time off, or if we probably couldn't do 4th of July, but maybe like Memorial Day or something.
Ooh, I mean, I was just thinking matching up with Tubby's August thing wise.
Oh, I
But
see what you're saying. I
but
like
I'm
your
down to-
idea. No, I like your idea.
And then that's off
Let's
holiday
coordinate.
also.
Yeah. Well, it would be August.
Yeah, it'll be good. We'll figure. We'll check.
Oh,
calendars.
the water's gonna be warm. I bet we could have jelly fights.
Dude, and we could play basketball.
I gotta stretch my toes if we're gonna be playing basketball.
I have to stretch my entire body. We're gonna play
Yeah, dude.
basketball.
I don't know if I could play to it. We might have to start out by playing to 11.
Isn't that just the regular?
Wouldn't we play to 21?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Just the 1v1 games though?
We could do knockout. Place
Oh,
a couple of bets.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm getting
really looking
fired up.
forward to calling you Trundle again.
Dude, all right. I feel like this is such a fun plan that we gotta take a look at it.
I agree.
Yes.
Oh, frick. You know what I just realized? It was getting a little too hot and stuffy in here, so I opened up the window. I still have the heat on. I feel emasculated right now. I don't feel like a real man worrying about freaking heat going out the window. What am I, nuts?
Dude, are you trying to heat up the world right now? Are you crazy?
It's like Jordan Peterson always says, you can't clean up the world unless you clean up your home first.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. We're going to have him on the podcast.
Think globally, act locally.
It'd be funny if we had him on, it would be similar to the Tony Mac dynamic where we'd be like, tell us everything we need to know, please.
If you could start from the beginning, I think we'd all appreciate it.
We'd love it. Oh, man, I'm freaking fired up, dude. This is the
You want to stay on for a couple of minutes and just peruse what kind of price points we're looking at?
We could and we should.
You trying to peruse right now, dude?
We could peruse. We want to call it? And then hit
call
up
it.
peruse?
We'll call it and then get perusing.
I might have to pee first.
See, that kind of throws a wrench in our entire plan because we were going to peruse right after this. But if you got to go pee,
Nope, it's good. It'll let you turn off the heat or close the window. You got to do one of those.
oh no. I got to?
You got to pick one. It doesn't matter which
Yeah.
one.
I'm going to shut the window. Do you
Brave.
think that's a good move?
I was thinking turn off the heat. But,
oh, no.
yeah, but you could be right. You could be right.
There's just no way in knowing.
Yeah. Not in this climate. Well, this has been another episode of the Comedy Virgins podcast.
Yeah, I
This has
got to
been
go, guys.
Yeah.
There's heat just leaking out of my house right now.
Oh my God, that's so
was a-
crazy.
It was a freaking pleasure to meet everybody. I hope to do this again in the near future.
Yes, 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 yes. Very quite soon. Okay, bye
A
guys.
little foreshadowing. Bye, fellas. Bye, Colby, and your big, beautiful butt. Mwah.